Hello, my name is Steven Malikowski. In a moment, I'm going to perform a scene from a book that I've written. The book describes a time my brother lost his sight and attended a school for blind adults. The scene shows an exciting moment from the book. It's about Beepball, which is like softball for blind folks. During the performance, I'll be taking on the personality of a character called George. George is the kind of guy who likes to wear a plaid shirt and blue jeans. George is also a guy who enjoys baseball, but like a lot of softball players, George enjoys the laughs and the beer about as much as the game. I'll now perform as George. Well now, I have to tell you the story, but I promise this will be the short version. Now, I admit, I have never really been the athletic type. I enjoy a game once in a while, but usually I'm happy to cheer from the bench. Now, since I don't see so well, I enjoy the sounds of the game. The crowds are cheering, the ball is beeping, and the players are having a great time trying to find that little beep. How much do you know about Beepball? Oh, not very much? No problem, no problem. I'll explain more later. For now, you can think of Beepball as just another version of softball. Well, our team had a pretty good season. We won some games and lost some games. But things got real interesting just before the last game of the season. A couple of days before that game, one of our players got hurt, and another one had to be out of town. That meant they were asking me to get off the bench and actually play. It didn't bother me too much, since I'm mostly there for the laughs. It turned out to be a pretty good game, too. Sometimes our team was ahead, and sometimes their team was ahead. And in the bottom of the last inning, the game was tied. Well, things happened pretty fast after that. Our first batter got a hit, but got out before reaching first base. Our second batter struck out, and our third batter, well, he made some people nervous, because that batter was me. Maybe I should have been nervous too. After all, the game was tied, it was the bottom of the last inning, and there were 2 outs. It didn't bother me too much. I'm there to have a good time, and maybe a beer or two. So I walked up to the batter's box and took a couple practice swings. Then I couldn't resist making some comments to my buddies on the other team. I asked them, "Do you want to give up now or suffer through the way I'm going to clobber this ball?" We exchanged some more great laughs and insults, only stopped when the ref suggested we play some ball. I started joking with him too, but he encouraged me not to. Something to do with throwing me out of the game. I thought it was a better idea to get back in the batter's box, and I'm glad I did. The pitcher called out, "Ready, set, ball!" And I heard that beep, beep, beep. I was more than ready to take a swing, and I swung hard. The bat connected with the ball in ways that felt downright magical. After I clobbered it, I couldn't stop laughing. And when I did, I couldn't stop telling the other team how great the hit was. It was so much fun that I forgot to run. Well, that turned out to be all right, because they had a great time telling me the ball was foul. Well, that was strike 1. Oh, I'm sorry? What was that? You're asking me if this is the short version of the story? Oh yeah, this is the short version, and it'll get longer if you keep on interrupting me. Well, I smarted off for a while longer, but then the second pitch came in. And once again, I swung hard. I can still remember the feel of that one too. It's a good thing there was some dust on the bat. Otherwise, nothing would have touched the ball. The other team busted up in laughter. That doesn't bother me. Sometimes they have a good laugh at me, and sometimes I have a good laugh at them. Like I said, that's a part of the game I enjoy most. At least usually. I started craving that hit. I even cut back on the jokes. So I got back in the batter's box and dug my feet in. and waited for that third pitch. The pitcher called out, "Ready, set, ball!" And I heard that beep floating my way. And I tried clobbering it. Yeah, and all I hit was dust. But at least I swung harder than before. I swung so hard that I almost went down a spiral after I missed. Could have had something to do with the beer. Well, that wasn't the most dignified maneuver I ever performed, but it did get a laugh from both teams. Well, you may think that I struck out after 3 swings, but that's one place where beepball is different than softball. We get 4 swings. After all, we're trying to hit a moving beep, not some softball you can see. So, I had 1 strike left. Like I said before, I've never really been the athletic type. But this is one of those moments where I can see what people get into it. I mean, both teams were standing. Both teams were yelling. All at me. I enjoy some attention once in a while, but this was a bit much. I mean, the ref had to come out and calm things down so that I could hear the pitcher. Well, I decided it was just me and the ball. The people didn't matter. The game didn't matter. All that mattered was me and that little beep. If I missed, I missed. But I was going to give it my best shot. My 4th swing felt better than my first. A damn solid hit. I didn't even swing that hard. I heard cheers and I heard curses. I just knew the game was over. Thank you for watching this video. It's from the book Walking Out of the Dark. Beep baseball is part of the story, but the book is really about how all of us can respond to bad luck, whether we have sight or not. If you'd like to learn more, please visit the website at walkingoutofthedark.com. The website has several audio clips from the book, and I may add some more videos. Thanks again for watching.